Hi, thank you for your interest in becoming an exhibitor for Camp GWC. We are excited to have you. We have one of the largest early childhood conferences in Kansas at this point. Typically, we do it in person, but because of COVID, the past 2 years, we've had to do it online, and we hope for 2023, it'll be a hybrid event. We understand that as an exhibitor, being in person tends to produce great results, but I'm here to help you understand that even though we're virtual, you're apt to have very good results as well online. In fact, we found that many of our exhibitors from last year had over 300 visits from our people and a lot of direct contact information gathered as a result of exhibiting virtually through the conference. I thought I would just show you what it looks like from an attendee point of view on what it is to have an exhibit booth. Our attendees are encouraged to come to booths because of our passport contest, where they get points for going to each exhibitor booth and interacting. And once a person interacts with your booth, you actually collect their contact information automatically. So let me show you what this looks like from the point of view of an attendee. Once they're on the site, they have their agendas, communities, messages, photos, win the prize, but then they have their exhibitor and sponsor booths. And so I'm going to go directly to, let me pause that, to our exhibitor booths. This is basically our exhibitor hall. So all of our current exhibitors are here. This is for 2022. This is who we have so far. And so people can choose and go to whichever booths they want to. Now, as an exhibitor, you can choose to spend as much time you want creating your booth and fully decking it out, or you can just do your basics. I want to show you an example of one of our exhibitors who have gone through and really used every tool that there is to be offered to your exhibitors, and there's no extra cost. As soon as you're an exhibitor, you get access to everything. In this case, it's Grand Canyon University. I expect other exhibitors are going to do a little bit more. It takes time, but not that much. So let's visit the booth of Grand Canyon University. And real quick, as you can see, even before you get in, we can see that they have a showcase on April 1st. The showcase basically means they're going to be Zooming live with anybody that visits their booth and asking people to go ahead and reserve. But I'll tell you, people don't have to reserve to be part of that booth, but that allows you to collect that information beforehand and then ultimately visit booth. And as you can see, they already have 65 views, several loves, and quite a few comments, even though the conference starts. Well, I click in here. That is one of the big pros of doing this online is the fact that the second you become an exhibitor, you can start receiving booth visits as opposed to in person where you only get it on the day of the conference. And to add to that, you actually have booth access, and our participants have access to visit your booth all the way till around May 15th. So now we're on a Grand Canyon's exhibit booth. As you can see, they've added a video here. You don't have to do a video. You can do a photo. It's up to you. Then we have all their contact information. There's some immediate buttons to help them get to the deals and offers or to send an inquiry, which would be an email to your staff person running the booth. There's a description, and then there's a schedule of their live video times where this will actually be replaced with a Zoom call where you can have live video. As soon as someone enters, you can start conversating with them just like you were in person. So there's their schedule for that. They have their promotional offers, they have handouts, they have photos, and they have their booth staff. Now, they only have one person, but as an exhibitor, you can have many booth staff, and they would all be featured here. When participants want to interact with you, they have several ways. One's through chat. And as you can see, we've had chat since last month for this exhibitor. And then obviously they can also do send inquiry, or they can also send messages directly to your booth staff. because of all this, the interactions are very high. You're able to collect new clients. And we feel that this might be a successful situation for most of our exhibitors. So we really hope that you join us for Camp GWC. 22 is online. We hope that next year, 2023, will be virtual. Will you be using the same platform because of all the awesome things that can happen? And we hope you join us. Now, one thing last to mention is that we also have sponsorship opportunities available. And as you can see, we have a few sponsors rotating up here. Every single page on here, even your own personal page on yourself, does feature our sponsors as well as during our trainings. So that is another opportunity to get your name out there a little bit more if that's something that you're interested in as well. So thank you so much for your time, and we hope that you join us. Thanks.